Crime knows no frontiers. To combat the growing menace of the international criminal, the police forces of the world have opened up their own national boundaries. At their headquarters in Paris, scientifically equipped to match the speed of the jet age, 63 nations have linked together to form the International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol.
This should be as good a place as any.
Right. Here we go. It'll seem a long time.
Far too long to me too, darling. But remember, you'll be famous. Hold on to that.
I'll try. But it's going to be a lonely death.
Are there any more bids? No more bids? Are there no more bids? So, thank you, sir. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the most important item in the sale. 3 paintings by the late Hugo Ballard. And the first one I shall offer you is this superb portrait, The Girl with Grey Hair. Since his death 2 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, Ballard's work has been acclaimed by collectors all over the world. In fact, his last painting put up for sale went to the United States for $33,000. So, with this figure in mind, who will start bidding for The Girl with Grey Hair? Yes, madame. A bid?
This painting is worthless. It's a fake. I should know. I was Hugo Ballard's wife.
She must have been in a blind fury.
It took 2 men to pull her away.
Did you check on her?
Yes, she's Ballard's widow, all right.
And she says this is a fake. Is it?
No. It is a genuine Ballard. I could stake my reputation on it.
And let's have her in. When did Ballard die?
2 years ago in Italy. He committed suicide.
Suicide.
How long am I going to be kept here?
Madame Ballard, you are not just being kept here. You're under arrest.
Arrest? What for? Was it a crime to destroy a fake? It is a fake, isn't it?
Wrong man, madame. But an expert has just told us that the picture is genuine.
Then the expert is wrong.
Madam, just how much do you know about painting?
About my husband's? Plenty.
Then you should recognize this as his work.
A brilliant imitation, but he did not paint it.
And what about the other 2, the house with blue shutters? The view of San Remo? I suppose these are not his either.
No, they are not. I was Hugo's wife. I know every single canvas he ever painted, and these are not his.
Perhaps he painted them before you were married.
He painted nothing worthwhile before he knew me.
Who put these paintings up for sale?
An Italian art dealer in San Remo.
Good, we can easily check on him.
Inspector, you must find the man who has been faking my husband's work. It is your duty.
You can leave it to us, madame.
And you will wait outside, please.
Either way, you can't hold me, you know. If the paintings are genuine, then they are legally mine as Hugo's widow. There's no law against damaging one's own property, is there? And if they're not, I have simply ripped up a piece of worthless canvas.
She's got something there. You'll have to let her go. $5 slashes to destroy a fake. One would have been enough. Why did she slash that picture? Why not stop the sale and have it examined?
Oh, no. Some women react that way.
Not that one. When we questioned her, she was as level-headed as a judge. Yet she had just ripped up a picture like a crazy woman.
Could happen, a sudden impulse.
I know, that's the way it looked. Only it wasn't a sudden impulse. It was planned.
Huh?
She went to that sale with the deliberate intention of slashing that picture.
How do you know?
Because of this.
I don't get it.
No? Marie, do you carry a knife in your handbag?
A knife? Of course not. What for?
How many women do carry one?
Not 1 in a million, I should think.
Madame Ballard did. And it looks brand new,
Bought specially to slash the painting.
which she says is a fake.
And the expert says it's genuine.
Hugo is dead, so the pictures must be fakes. But if the pictures are genuine, then the thing that is a fake is Hugo Ballard's death. I flew to San Remo. The work of Hugo Ballard had been sold to collectors all over the world. Fake paintings or a fake death, it was Interpol business. Captain Pagano, what do you know about Ballard's suicide?
Almost everything. I handled it myself.
Where was his wife when it happened?
Along the coast, visiting some friends. He left a suicide note, then went for a swim, and was never seen again. We found his clothes on the beach.
And who identified the body?
It was never found.
Then there was no positive proof of death.
Well, no. What are you getting at?
Just this. Since he disappeared, his paintings are worth 10 times what they were before.
Uh-huh. But why should his wife risk giving the game away by making all this fuss? Surely she must have been in the racket with him.
Perhaps he double-crossed her. Disappeared the second time. Then these paintings turned up.
And not by the method they'd agreed on.
Exactly. Through a little dealer in San Remo.
Gentlemen?
Huh. Did you send these 3 pictures for sale in Paris?
There is something wrong?
Did you send them?
Perhaps. I deal in so many pictures.
But not my Hugo Ballard.
Perhaps if you would explain...
You can explain. Either here or at the police station.
No. I bought these pictures in good faith. I paid good money for them. If I dreamt they were stolen, I would
Who
never...
said they were stolen?
No?
Who brought them in?
Some girl.
This one?
Perhaps. I do not remember. It was just a girl. Any girl. To me, they are all alike.
I hope I never get that old.
I look at pictures, not at people.
Then you must remember these 3 very clearly.
Yes.
Suppose you were told they were fakes.
They... Oh, no. I knew Hugo Ballard's work. I knew his subjects. This little house in Cheriana, for instance.
Cheriana?
It's a village up in the mountains.
Thanks.
You have found something you want.
Thank you. Yes.
This house should give us the lead we're looking for.
You don't know the peasants in the mountains. They'd rather cut off their right arms than help the police.
I'd like to help, but we get so many artists here. It's difficult to remember details about any particular one.
Father, do you know this house?
I do. And I can tell you when it was painted, within the last year.
How do you know?
It says, the house with blue shutters. Until last year, they were green.
Are you sure?
Quite certain. It's my own house.
Father, if a stranger was in hiding around here, would you know?
Not if the village didn't want me to know. And I've been living here over 30 years.
So what hope have we got? Would take an army to comb these mountains.
Tell me, Father, is this girl one of your flock?
I don't seem to recognize her.
Well, it doesn't show there, but she has gray hair.
Gray hair? How very strange. Someone else was here looking for a girl with gray hair.
Who? When?
Not 10 minutes ago. A very striking woman. She was most anxious.
Where did she go?
Across the square, to the cafe.
Thank you, Father. You get it on, madame?
Just another tourist. I love sightseeing. Won't you sit down, gentlemen?
There's not much to see in Cheriana.
Oh, I find it very picturesque.
What about the people?
I have not been here long enough to join the social life.
But you think your husband was?
My husband? What do you mean?
I mean, this could be where he met the girl with gray hair.
Hugo could neither have met nor painted that girl without my knowledge.
How can you be sure? You haven't seen him in 2 years.
My husband is dead.
No, madame. I think your husband is still alive.
Hugo? Alive?
That suicide was a fake, and you know it.
You're crazy.
Sit down, madame.
Why would Hugo want to fake his own death?
Life insurance?
He wasn't insured.
I mean, his pictures were worth more with him dead.
All right. We committed no crime. It was the public that put a value on Hugo's paintings. We did.
So it's true.
Yes. Hugo was going to come back after a couple of years and say he lost his memory.
You kept in touch?
Through the post office. Until 3 months ago.
When he double-crossed you?
No.
That's when he left you for the girl. This girl, the girl with gray hair.
No, it isn't true. There's no one else.
Then why did you slash the portrait?
Because I was jealous. And because I think Hugo's dead. I think he's been murdered.
Officially, he committed suicide. Unofficially, he's alive. Now we are being told he's been murdered.
What's your verdict?
His wife could be right. If he were alive, he wouldn't let those paintings turn up. It would give the game away.
Hugo is the key.
Alive or dead. Nice people.
Didn't I tell you? They love the police.
You could cut this atmosphere with a knife.
Like he would cut your throat.
That girl.
Hmm? I told you before, Signorina, we do not want any.
Signorina? You see anything interesting?
She's wearing the same shawl.
It's even buttoned the same way as in the picture. Where did you get that shawl?
It's my own.
She's from...
What? You're not Italian. Where do you come from? You'd better tell us.
From Bulio.
Where is that? That's across the French border. What are you doing here?
She's from a farm. She brings us produce.
From across the border? Are there no farms in Italy? Smuggling. It's the local industry.
Never mind what you're doing here, mademoiselle. Just tell me where you got that shawl.
From my village. We all wear them.
Including a girl with gray hair. Telephone the police at Bulio. Tell them to expect me. Give me an hour's start, then tell Madame Ballard where I've gone and why.
I know her. Michelle Le Breton. She works here for a few hours every day. Oh, that couldn't be two like this. But as to whether she'll talk...
Ah, I understand. Local industry, smuggling. Mademoiselle?
Yes? Can I get you something?
You are Michel Le Breton?
Yes.
We are trying to trace a man named Hugo Ballard. Can you help us?
I never heard of him.
When did you last see him?
I tell you, I don't know anybody of that name.
But he painted your portrait.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you deny this is a picture of you?
Could be anybody.
With that hair?
There's no other girl in the district with hair like yours.
Then try another district. She must live somewhere else.
Wearing a Bulio shawl. With your face. A very beautiful face. It's unmistakable.
As clear as if your fingerprints were on it.
All right, it's my picture. But I don't know anything about the painter.
When was it done?
I don't remember. It was years ago.
That's a lie.
You would have been a child.
2 years then.
Is Hugo Ballard dead?
You know, don't you?
No, I don't. I don't know anything. You can go on questioning me all day.
All right, mademoiselle. You can go.
I could have made her talk.
But not to us. Be ready to go, will you? I want to leave them together.
They should have plenty to talk about.
Ah, madame. You got my message.
Yes, is she here?
Her name is Michel Le Breton. It's no use. I've already questioned her. She can tell us nothing about your husband.
But if he painted her...
That's all she'll tell us. That he painted her. I'm afraid it's been a wasted journey.
You're leaving?
We'll keep in touch.
Madame?
I want to stay overnight. Can you show me your room?
This way, madame. This is our best room.
This'll do.
I'll get your luggage.
No, wait. I want to talk to you. Close the door.
Madame?
Michel. It's a pretty name.
How do you know my name?
Never mind. Sit down, please.
Who are you?
I am Hugo's wife.
I have nothing to say to you.
Hugo told you he had a wife, I suppose.
Go away from here. You're too late.
You are very beautiful, you know. That gray hair. It's quite remarkable. How old are you?
I'm 20.
20. What does Hugo think he's playing at?
Why have you come here? What do you want?
My husband, of course. I don't know how much he has told you, but the arrangement is that he'll return to me.
He's changed his mind.
Don't you think he should consult me first?
Why should he? Was he so happy with you? You've seen the picture he painted of me. It's the best work he's ever done. Leave him alone. He's happy now. He doesn't want you.
I'd rather hear him say that.
Leave him alone.
Quarreling won't help. Michel, if I promise you'll not see me ever again, will you take me to him?
Why should I? What good will it do?
I want to see him. Just once more. Then I'll go. For good. It isn't much to ask.
The police have been here. You're working with them.
No, believe me. I only want to help. Hugo can't have very much money. There's a lot due to him from his pictures.
You have money for him?
Well, of course. Believe me, I only want him to have what is his due.
All right.
When? We must be quick. The police may come back.
I'll bring him to you.
Come in. Well, Hugo, it's been a long time.
Yes, it's good to see you.
I wish I could say the same for you and this girl.
No. Michelle said you came here to help.
I did. To help you and your child bride realize the honeymoon is over.
Hugo, tell her, explain to her.
There is no need for him to explain. I saw how you looked in that portrait.
You saw only what you wanted to see, Anita. If that's what you think, perhaps you'd better go.
That's what you'd like, isn't it? But you can think again. The police know about your fake suicide now. You needn't hide any longer. The great Hugo Ballard can recover his memory now and come back to where he belongs, with his wife.
I can't come back, Anita.
It took me 8 years to make you something. 8 years of fighting, scheming, and driving. Now you're famous, because I made you famous. Do you think I'm going to let this little peasant enjoy what I worked for?
You don't know what you're talking about, Anita. You better go.
Hugo!
I said go.
All right, then. Stay with her. Stay with her for good.
My hand. There was an accident 3 months ago. Michelle has been nursing me.
Somebody had to look after him, and you weren't here.
Hugo. Hugo. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know.
I didn't want you to know. You see, there will be no more painting for quite some time.
What does it matter? Darling, it doesn't matter.
Was it you who sold the pictures?
He was very ill. I needed money for him. He didn't even know I took them.
That was a near thing. She might have killed him.
A woman who slashes the portrait of another woman the way she did either hates her husband like poison or loves him. I gave her a chance to find out which.
With a loaded gun. Some chance.
Not that much of a chance.
I took this precaution.